And welcome back to Before the Millions. Today's episode is exclusively special for you guys. I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can grow your business and continue to be able to get customers and continue to expand. I interviewed a lot of individuals, a lot of wonderful entrepreneurs in the past, for a few weeks, and they gave me a lot of sauce on how they continue to grow their brand and their business. Right, so I'm gonna share it all with you guys. No matter whether you're clothing, you sell clothes, whether you sell shoes, whether you do hair, makeup, you're an investor, real estate, whatever business you're in. I'm gonna show you how to continuously grow your brand, right, and grow your business. So let's go ahead and get into this episode. But before we get started, really quickly, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there down below, because we're gonna have a lot of sauce for you guys. So you wanna make sure you're notified. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. Our Instagram is BT Millions. Right, it's right there, and my personal Instagram is MIKES. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, share, and let's go ahead and get into this episode. So before we get it started, man, how to expand your business really quickly, I just want to do a quick mental health check, right? A quick mental health check, because at the end of the day, I want you guys to understand when you're an entrepreneur, right, and when you're going into that path, you're your business, right? You are your business. So if you're the entrepreneur and you don't feel good in yourself, you can't expect your business to even do good, right? If you don't feel good internally, you can work hard, right? But eventually you're just gonna crash out, right? And that's what happens to a lot of entrepreneurs. They crash out, right? So you wanna make sure your mental health is always number one. Make sure you're feeling good. Say your affirmations, stay in a positive mindset. Things can get hard as entrepreneurs, but you have to make sure you stay in the right mindset. That's not even one of the steps. I'm gonna give you guys 3 key steps. That's not even one of the steps, but really quickly, I just want to, just touch on that. All right, make sure your head is in the right place. If you have to take a little break, I never encourage breaks, but at the end of the day, your mindset is number one, right? So just make sure your mind is in the best place. But let's go ahead and get into these 3 steps. So step number 1 to continuously expanding your business is social media. You have to understand, right? You have to understand, social media is where this world is headed. That's where this world is right now. That's where people spend 50% of their time anyway, right? When you go to sleep, what's the last thing you touch? When you wake up, what's the first thing you touch? That cell phone, right? What's the last thing you do before you go to bed? You're probably scrolling on Instagram, probably scrolling on Twitter, right? So you have to understand that, okay, social media plays a huge part in today's society, right? So you have to make sure that your business is very, very present and very active on not only Instagram, but all social media platforms. Right, you can't just limit yourself to one. So meaning, okay, you're on Instagram, right? You're, maybe on YouTube, right? You're maybe on TikTok, right? It's very easy to go viral on TikTok. You're on TikTok, maybe you're on whatever the case may be. Just making sure that you're on these different platforms. Making sure you're on these different platforms. So and not only that, make sure you're consistently posting on social media, right? So this is something you want to do as an entrepreneur. You have to post every single day. Right, and that's that's a pretty interesting topic, because a lot of people fear posting every day because of the fear of losing followers. Like they don't want they notice that, once I started posting every day, I started losing some followers. Like people, I started losing, my views went down. That's going to happen. Unfortunately, that's just what it is. The question is, what's more important, right? The amount of views you get, the amount of followers you get, on a virtual, on a fake reality, right? On an app, or your business thriving. What's more important, right? So that's something that we have to weigh as an entrepreneur. That, okay, cool. You know what? If I really, truly believe in my business, I have to literally post this thing every single day, and not just, just posting just to post. Actually being creative with my posts, actually putting your face in the camera, right? Like literally talking about your business, right? Did you ever think about, hey, let me drop a video saying, hey, my name is Boom, for anybody that does not know me, and I do hair, and I, I detail cars. I sell shoes. Like just putting a video out there. This is my brand. This is the vision behind my brand. A big thing about businesses is that people don't necessarily buy the product. They more so like to buy the person. Like when it comes to scaling a big business, if you really think about it, it's not just the product. It's the story behind the products. People fell in love with the vision. People fell in love with where it's taking us. People, People fell in love with what the future may behold, right? And when people fall in love with your story, now they're truly engaging your business on a whole nother level, right? So just helping people understand, what you're doing and why you're doing it. Just social media content in general, and being very creative with it, right? So that's one thing. Even on Instagram, you got your story, you have reels, you have this, mental, a bunch of different things you could do to continuously, just grow your business. right? And one thing that I used to do, right, that I still do to this day, especially like when I first, started doing graphics, is I DM'd people, right? This is some people that a lot of people, something that a lot of people don't want to do, maybe because of ego. But again, what's more important, your business thriving or what, right? So actually sending people DMs. And something that you actually can do on Instagram is quick messages, right? So quick messages, I believe that's what it's called on Instagram, is like a shortcut in the DMs. So I can send a DM, I can create a shortcut in my DMs and use the shortcut. So I can send somebody a paragraph in 2 seconds. I can literally send this, somebody a paragraph in 2 seconds and send that to 10, 20, 30 people every single day. Just imagine how many people you're actually hitting. Let's say you do graphics and you just start DMing people, hey, I'm a graphic designer, I see you're an entrepreneur. Would you like, if you're ever in need of a new logo, let me know. And you never know what somebody may be needing. And especially if your page is up to par, if you have your bio, you have your pictures and everything up to par, that's how you can now, continuously push out and reach new people, right? So that's one big thing with social media, posting all the time. And the only thing is now, only you posting by yourself is not enough, right? It's time for your friends to help you get to the next level. So what you need to do, and unfortunately I say, I said it in one of my previous episodes, if your friend has a business, post your friend's business. Help your friend expand their business. I promise you, they will be way farther if you posted them. If you posted them, then by you just watching. I promise you, they will go way farther. I say it all the time. Imagine, think about it. Let's say you have 200-300 views. Let's say out of that 200-300 views, 20-30 people are, they're your friends. They know you, right? If 20-30 people post you, and let's say these 20-30 people have, 2,000 followers, right? And let's say they post you on their story. Let's say 20 people post you on their story, right? And they all get 200, what's the name? 200 views each, right? So 20 times 200, that's 4,000, right? That means by 20 people that get 200 views posting your thing will get you 4,000 views. That's 4,000 potential customers that could potentially be put to your friend's business if you posted your friend's business. The small thing you may think is little, but at the end of the day, this little thing grows to something way bigger. And I promise you that little effort can really help your friend's business grow, right? So, but at the end of the day, you can't really blame the friends too much. You also have to speak up as an entrepreneur. If you have friends, send the post to your friend like, yo, help me repost this. And 80-90% of the time, they're gonna post it just to not be weird, right? They're gonna want to post it, right? So go ahead and send it to your friend, yo, bro, help me repost this because I need to get my business out here. And then just having that confidence. Now, number two, and this is a big thing. So a lot of people do the social media already, but a big thing is actually talking to people. If you're an entrepreneur, I'm going to need you to open your mouth to let people know what you do, right? Just talk about it. And you don't have to be that person that you go around and you're just geeking and you're pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. You don't have to be that person because you don't want to, come off repulsive, especially if you're going to the same place every day. And every single time you see somebody, you're pushing them about your business, you will become repulsive, right? So you don't want to do that. But in regular conversation, you should talk about your business. And, in talking about your business, you can start with there's two different, groups of people. There's your, here's your hot list, your warm list, and your cold list. Your hot list, your warm list, and your cold list. Your hot list is and you might want to write these people down. This is a great exercise for you entrepreneurs that want to get your business out there. Do this exercise. Write this out. Your hot list, your warm list, your cold list. Your hot list is people that's very close to you. So family, like close family, close friends. Your inner circle. Write these people down. Next, write down your warm list. This is warm friends. This could be Instagram. This could be people you see all the time at school. You just say what's up to, like their names, gradual conversation. You may see them at a party, whatever the case may be. That's your warm list, and then you have your cold list. These are complete strangers. Now, it's impossible to make a list of complete strangers, but these are the 3 categories. Now, what you want to do when you're approaching these 3 categories is slightly different. With the hot prospects, everybody in your hot prospects need to know that you started a business once your business becomes a thing. Right? I'm not saying go start chatting, but you can start chatting before. I don't like to talk about something I'm working on before it comes, but when you have something that you built, everybody in your hot circle needs to know that you have this going on so that they can support, so that they can post, so that they can, do whatever they have to do, right? If you do hair, Yo, literally you have, like, think about it. If you want to start a hair business right now, all your hot prospects are potential customers. But you will just have to make sure you have a good product that they want to buy. Because you can't force somebody to buy nothing, right? But at the end of the day, you're hot, just let them, informing your people, let them know. Don't just because you posted it, expect them to nah, you have to press two as an entrepreneur, right? So now you have your warm your warm list. These are the people you see on Instagram, and these are the people you can shoot DMs to. When you're seeing them, on campus, y'all talking, you don't have to just press them, but when you're having conversations like, yo, hey, by the way, I do lashes, by the way, I cut hair, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Let's say you resell shoes. Yo, I like your shoes. I actually resell shoes. If you ever need some, I can connect you. I got whatever you need, right? Hey, yo, I like, what I'm saying? Like, just putting yourself in a position so that people are informed of your business. Because you need customers. If you don't have customers, your business is going to fail. So just talking about your business gradually will bring you customers. Because you just never know what position somebody may be in right now. They may be wanting to buy something. They may want to do hairdresser, whatever the case may be, right? And now you have cold market, your cold list, strangers. A lot of people on Instagram. Like I said, I used to DM a lot of people that I never met before on Instagram. A lot of people left me on red. It is what it is. Something I used to do is I used to, DM 10, 20 people a day. It was a thing. DM 10, 20 people a day. Especially with Forex, DM 10 to 20 people a day, easy. Some days 50. Same thing when I was doing graphics. I was DMing people every single day with that. I had the shortcut on Instagram. On Snapchat, we got the methods. We got the methods of mass sending. Because that's how you get your business out there. It doesn't matter if you get annoyed. Sometimes I got shadow banned from Instagram. I dealt with it for a little bit. And once I'm not shadow banned no more, I keep doing my thing. All right, so that's another thing you can do with your cold prospects and understand. Here's a big gem. Here's a huge gem. Bro, 90% of, let me not say 90%, bro, all right? But majority of your customers are going to be strangers. Your best business partners are going to be strangers. Your best customers that's going to bring you the most money, the most connections are going to be strangers. The people that bring you the most publicity and post you and give you the most, help your business grow the most are going to be strangers. Don't expect that to come to you from your friends. So you have to understand that your friends know you as the person you've been, not the person who you're going to be. So you have to understand that you have to show them that you're this person before, they start to really, believe in your vision. You're going to have to believe it by yourself. That's just how it is with friends, unfortunately, right? So because of that, guess what? I can go to a stranger and tell them I have the business, and they'll take my business more, even if I just started today, they'll take it more seriously than me talking to my friend about it. Right? So that's one big thing you guys have to understand. I'm just talking to these strangers, in terms of your cold market. And last but not least, step number three is networking event, pop-up shops, just networking, getting yourself in the room, right? So one big thing when it comes to entrepreneurship is you have to have a network. You have to know people. You have to be able to connect, right? And that's one big thing that I learned as an entrepreneur is I have to have an ability to connect with people at any moment's notice. If I need to reach this type of person with this type of category, if I need to reach this type of person that does this type of thing in this type of area, I have to have the ability to make those phone calls, right? So you have to be able to network. And one big thing that entrepreneurs you can do is you can do collective events, collective things with other entrepreneurs. Let's say you make music. You have a fan base from your city, right? What if you go connect with another rapper and you gotta do a song together? Right? And everybody's trying to get up. Maybe nobody charged nobody for the feature. Y'all do it together. You know what I'm saying? And now, boom, somebody from another person's city is listening to somebody else's music from another person's city. Right? So now you just got some fans from another person's city. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know what you can do. Whether it's here, whether it's whatever it may be, you can do joint things, right? Pop-up shops, right? But that's just all networking. You have to be able to open your lips as an entrepreneur. Letting people know what I do. Because you just never know. You just never know what's gonna happen. Something that I used to always hear from somebody named Bryce Thompson was, yo, the day you stop talking about your business is the same day that somebody that would have took your business to the next level could have potentially wanted to sign up or wanted to get started, right? And they were looking, and you just weren't the person. You just happened to not be posted. You just didn't post that day, and they saw somebody else post. You just never know what can take your business to the next level. Right, so those are the three things that the key three things that you can always do to push your business, to continue to get, continue to get entrepreneurs, all different things like that. You got social media, right? You have just talking to people, your hot market, your cold market, your warm market, and also networking and, just pop-up events, pop-up shops, networking events, different things like that. Just putting yourself in the mix and making sure that it's known that you do what you do. And after you do these things, and I promise you, if you continuously do these things, what you're doing is you're adding fuel to the fire. Because when you post, when you have good product, a good product is always gonna sell itself. People are gonna talk when they like what you're doing. Good customer service, they're going to talk about it. Not everybody, but some people are gonna talk about it. But now when you do these certain steps, what you're now doing is you're adding fuel to the fire, and you're helping your business, your business grow, right? You're not just leaving it in your customers' hands, you're also putting it in your hands each and every single day, right? And that's the thing, you're gonna have to do these things each and every single day. And that's just the work of an entrepreneur. So for all my aspiring entrepreneurs, or my people that, you're new, or you're, whatever you're doing, if you have any type of business, understand that this is something that you're gonna have to go through, right? So we out here, like I said, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, right? Make sure you follow us on Instagram. And I'm saying we out of here. We're gonna catch you guys next week. Every Wednesday there's gonna be a drop. So make sure you keep tuning in, bro. We out of here.